Guys, Slick Star at it again. We're just a couple days away from Wrestlemania. I'm a couple days away from leaving for my trip. So, what I want to do is, I want to show you guys what I am going to bring to WrestleMania weekend to get signed. Because I got a ton of merch I want to get signed. I got a ton of figs I want to get signed at WrestleCon especially. And that's where most of my big bucks are going, unfortunately. So, in a brighter note, let me show you what I am going to bring. As you can see, these are all my figures, pretty much in one little bag right here, a little duffel bag here that I'm going to bring to get signed during WrestleCon, Access. Hopefully I get all these figures signed. Last year I brought about 9 and got 8 signed. The only figure I didn't get signed, I don't know if you can see him, Rey Mysterio. Almost had him, ran out of money, didn't have the patience to line up, so I was like, fuck it, whatever. Next time. But he's not signing this year. Anyhow, let's get into this year. So, Sergeant Slaughter, this is my Hall of Fame figure I want to get signed by him. He's signing at the Sunday session for Access. Ron Simmons is signing at WrestleCon too. I want him to sign this figure. Personally, I really like this figure a lot. Especially me being a big Attitude Era fan, and I love the APA. Want to get this signed. I don't know if I can take this out here. Alright. Big figure here, the older Elite, Rikishi. This is one of my favorite figures I have in my collection just because of how detailed this figure is. And he's signing at WrestleCon as well, so I want him to sign this. Kane, ringside exclusive. I want him to sign this during the Sunday session for Access, so hopefully, if there's not a big lineup for Slaughter and Kane after I meet Kurt Angle, then, if I have enough time, and hopefully I can get both of these signed. Don't want to get left out. Christian. I'm going to be meeting Christian along with, right here, Edge. Just got this figure recently from a good buddy of mine. Shout out to him. His name is Mike Pepe. If you ever want wrestling figures, check out Canadian Wrestling Figures. He's got a big inventory on wrestling figures that are not sold in Canada especially. So I bought this off him. Really like this figure. Really been wanting an Edge. Almost got the ringside exclusive one time and I loafed it on it. Regretted it ever since. Got this figure. Very happy. And Edge and Christian, Elite 20. I want these two to get signed. I'm meeting both Edge and Christian at WrestleCon. And these two I'm looking forward to meeting the most. Because especially Edge I've been a big fan of ever since the Edge and Christian days, and the Brute days too. As I said, I'm a big Attitude Era fan. Big sexy Kevin Nash. Now, I have met Kevin Nash. Backstory on this. This was back around September. Kevin Nash did a signing up in London, Ontario for a Comic-Con. And I brought this with me in the car. And I got there, looking for the figure, was not there. So I told myself, don't tell me my dad went into the car and took the figure away. And surely enough, I called my dad and he says, yeah, I grabbed the figure from the car. I was so pissed. And that's why I'm bringing this to WrestleCon this year to have Kevin Nash sign it. Terry Funk. I bought this. Somebody put a custom ECW shirt. I really liked it. I thought it was dope. I want him to sign. I'm a big Terry Funk fan. I love how dedicated he was to the wrestling business. How his family contributed to the business. His ECW days, his Japan days where he wrestled death matches with Mick Foley. Really want to meet him. Looking forward to that. Bubba Ray Dudley too. The Dudleys, if you don't know, are my favorite tag team of all time. The ECW days, how can you go wrong, man? Honestly, they shot the shit out of everybody and the fans too. So this is why I love the Dudleys. I don't have Devon with me because he's not signing at WrestleCon. It's just Bubba Dudley. From what I see in the website, I just saw Bubba Dudley. I don't know if Devon maybe is going to come in last minute. I hope so. But I don't have his figure to sign. Okay, Psycho said I want him to sign my Elite 39. For any Canadian collectors who collect wrestling figures, know that you are very annoyed when you see this at the store. This figure here is the shelf warmer of all wrestling figures out right now, and it's annoying as hell. But whatever. An autograph's an autograph. I want him to sign this. Honky Tonk Man. Now, I'm not a Honky Tonk Man guy at all. I'm not a big fan of his. But this figure has been... I've been loafing to get this figure, and it's just been building and building and building until I finally got the figure about a couple months ago. And I finally got it. Very happy about it. And he's signing at WrestleCon too, so I want him to sign that. Last, but surely not least, Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Tag belt. No, little bent on the package here. I keep all my figures mint on card. I just don't see the point in opening it. I see value in keeping it in the box. But yeah, I'm getting this signed at WrestleCon too. And yeah, bought this figure a couple weeks ago actually just to have him sign it. So we're really looking forward to that. Oh, so let me, I know my room's a little bit of a mess here. So I got 2 more figures in my luggage here. The Iron Sheik. I met him last year, but last minute I did not know he was signing at WrestleCon. Had I known, I would have this signed by him. So that's what I'm going to do this year, because he's going to be at WrestleCon. And last but not least, Vader. I love Vader. One of my favorite big men in the business. There's Undertaker, there's Vader. Anything that comes at the top of my list. Bam Bam Bigelow. He's one of my favorites just because not only of how athletic he was, but on how many great matches he's pulled off, especially in WCW, and matches he's had with Mick Foley. If you haven't checked them out, please check them out. They're really, really good. So I'm bringing this for Vader to sign, and poor guy, I know he has health issues right now. So I really, really want to meet him, and I really want to meet Vader. And I want to get this signed by him during WrestleMania weekend. So besides figures, I just have like a couple shirts that I'm bringing with me, like my Austin shirt that I bought last year, shorts. I think this is the old school Austin shirt that I bought a while ago off a vintage shop downtown Toronto. So I bought that. A couple briefs I bought too. Bought a pair of boosts. These are very, very comfortable. Fred Perry's, I bought those at Holt Renfrew. I'm not that rich, so I don't have a lot of money. But I bought those for Wrestlemania. And Ice Cube shirt. I have a Death Row Records shirt that I really, really like that I have under here. Don't want to go through it right now, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And that's what I'm bringing for Mania week. So, as you see, mostly figures. Most of my money is just going to probably go on getting these autographed. But I'm very excited for this trip. Very pumped to see how this will turn out. I'm expecting this trip to be better than Dallas last year. Just the amount of stuff that we're going to do in Orlando. You know, from Universal to Disney. Going to the Jimmy Fallon show with KPNDC. Shout out to him. He is the man for hooking me up and him with those tickets, man. And I'm pumped for this trip. So Wednesday to Wednesday. I fly out on Wednesday. 4 days left. I really can't wait. Time can't go any faster. Really. So I'm flying out with @MrGriffinB on Twitter. I got his Twitter handle right this time. I don't want to mess it up like the last video. So I don't want to disappoint a really good guy, man. Shout out to him. He's a good person. Flying out with him. So my group is with KPNDC and Anwar Things on Twitter. Both really, really good channels. You guys should check them out. We're going to group together, and Griff and I we'll collide with the. Almost said it. Let me clear my throat a little bit. Yeah, so our group and Griff's group too, with the Lorenzo brothers, Ivan, we're all gonna hang out too. So it's one big family, one big reunion from Survivor Series weekend. And like I said, I can't wait, man. It's 4 days, and time can't go any sooner. So yeah, that's the video today. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at SlakeOmar. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes, I will be vlogging during WrestleMania week, so I will be posting YouTube videos, I promise. And I will be tweeting during WrestleMania week as well. And yeah, catch you guys later.